What do we do? Say hi to our viewers. Hi,
Hello.
YouTube. Hi, viewers.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. We'll do what we need to do with this.
Okay, so we want to do a little Q&A, a little twin Q&A plus Britters. I'm third wheel. It's fine. It's whatever. You know.
Is what it is.
Living life.
So this isn't live streamed?
No.
Oh, God.
Should we
That
move it a
might
little
be
bit
in there.
closer?
Yeah,
Is it
maybe.
too far?
We're going to edit a little beginning that's funny in all of this. A lot of it will be in it.
Yeah. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better, I think. How now, brown cow? Okay.
Okay.
So, question number 1. Was it hard to tell them apart when you first met them? No. They're so different to me. I don't know, their faces are so different.
Yeah, I don't know. I can tell.
Brycey, you okay over there?
Yeah, I can tell. Camera shy. I am camera shy, man. I've done a few vlogs. Yeah, this is my first one. I'm just going to throw it out there. This is going to be real awkward for me.
Rough Riders.
Yep, this
One way to
is my
polish
first
the
go.
edges.
First vlog.
First vlog.
Vlog virginity.
Yeah.
So no, it's not hard. I feel
No.
like people that know twins or just have, I don't know.
I don't know. Literally from the first time that before I met Bo in person, I was looking at their pictures and just like stalking Bo's profile, and they had like a lot of twin pictures, but I never like, I don't know, I just knew which one Bo was. I don't know how. It's just natural for me.
Well, I think when you look at it on a surface level and you see it for the first time, it's like kind of shocking. It's that shock factor, but once you pay attention, you know, and get to know people, it's
There it is.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta talk, man. Gotta get it out. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And if a chick that we were with was ever questioning that, maybe that's
Not
Yeah.
my
We're gonna-
thing.
I don't know, when you date a twin, you just know which
You
one's
just
which.
know. The
It's
energy
just,
too,
yeah,
right?
it's just intuitive. It's not like I could close my eyes and like, no.
yeah.
So, anyways. Have they ever tried to switch on you or tested you to know who is who? I'll let you guys answer that.
That's a big no from me, Chief.
I mean, in the beginning, like with baby pictures, right? I do have baby pictures. Sometimes
Yeah.
I don't even know, to be honest.
But like, no. But like, have they ever
That's your-
switched
that's all
on
I'm
me?
saying.
No, they've
No.
never switched on me.
We've
They're not
never
the
switched
types
on a woman,
to do that.
ever.
Nope, we never have. And
Never will.
I don't know, we just have, I think, gentle hearts, and we're invested in the people we choose to surround ourselves with, and we wouldn't fuck with somebody like that. Can I
Yeah.
say fuck on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is for a mature audience only.
Yeah, so
Rated
no.
M. Okay,
Pronounced
so,
mature, but we won't get into that.
oh my god,
It's a
even
different
tour.
level, man. We know some
Brycey.
bits, and
Yeah, we do.
We don't. We're not gonna say names.
Hi, you.
Brycey, did Bryce automatically feel close to you since Bo is?
Parentheses, not,
Not romantically.
Yeah, 100%. I still remember, and I was telling them about this earlier. I still remember the first night that Bo came back after seeing Brittany for the first time, and
Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about
I'll tell the viewers what I want to tell
They
the
wanna
viewers. So there's like there's this saying, it's like this Buddhist thing, and I'm not going to pretend that I know how to articulate where the fuck I know this from. But it's that when you find your soulmate, you'll feel calm and not agitated. Not that whole overwhelming butterfly feeling, but like a deep sense of knowing. And I think that there's a calm with that, like the difference between a raging river and a peaceful one, so to speak. And when Bo came home, he was glowing, like softly, and it was warm. You know, he wasn't all like, "Oh, dude, I found the one. It's crazy." He came home and he was like, "Fuck, man!" Like, and I could see it in his face and feel it in his vibe that whoever he just fucking connected with was deep and strong. And so, yeah, naturally, when Bo's heart loves somebody like that, so does mine. And Bo's my brother, and Brittany is my sister, and that's just how it fucking is.
And if that wasn't there, we would sense it.
Yeah.
Because we have sensed
We
it.
have sensed it.
Yeah,
And we've had women in the past try to divide us and shit, and that.
Yeah.
And
And
for
like-
anybody in the future that's dating a twin, you try to do that.
Yeah,
you're
you can't
fucked.
come between them.
No.
Don't even try.
It can never happen.
And like on the flip side too, I just always felt like comfortable with Bryce because he's Bo to me. Like they're just like, I know that if Bo accepts me, like Bryce accepts me, like because they're so similar in that way. So it's just easy to get along with
Yeah,
both of them.
and we've both dated women in the past that the other twin didn't resonate with. And where the fuck are they at now?
Not here.
As the heart expands, so everything that is unnecessary falls away.
Indeed.
Yeah. So, okay, next question. I guess this one's for me. How does attraction work? So I've gotten this multiple times where people are like, are you attracted to both twins? Which I think is funny because like Bryce is my brother. Obviously they're both gorgeous. Like if I was like, oh, Bryce is ugly, I'd be lying because I think that his identical twin is like the most beautiful thing to ever walk the earth. So clearly they're both beautiful. But Brycey's like my brother, and like I think my actual blood brother is also gorgeous, but I would never be attracted to him in that way.
There's a difference between like recognizing beauty and attraction. Attraction's an energy that attracts you in a certain way.
Right.
So that I would imagine isn't, but
exactly.
I mean, yeah, look at him.
Yeah, I mean, you're not attracted to your sister, are you?
Yeah, but you probably think she's
seriously.
pretty.
But you can say she's beautiful without being like, whoa, what's up, baby?
Yeah.
You know?
So
Unless you're from
the
Alabama.
energy's just not.
Unless you're from Alabama.
In which case,
Sorry to all you viewers from Alabama.
Do you guys have the twin telepathy?
yes. Yep.
It's the
You
most
wanna
interesting
tell
thing
the
to
first-
witness.
Which one? Do you want to tell one?
Yeah, do you want
Yeah,
me
yeah.
to say it?
Tell
Uh-huh.
the Teton one.
Okay. So there
You
was.
tell
I'm
your
gonna
side,
tell
and
it
then I'll-
as calmly
yeah.
as I can because
Okay.
it was fucking intense. But there was a time years back. I think it was actually 2012 when the talk of this consciousness transformation was really starting to unfold. And I had made a plan with a higher dimensional version of myself to go to the Tetons for the purpose of cementing my commitment to that life, to finding the truth and living with a fully open heart. So I go to the Tetons, and I'm looking for the signs, and naturally there's a lake called Lake Solitude, and it's about a 10-mile hike, and I decided one morning that that's where I'd go. So it was in June, so it was summer, and I had shorts on, shoes, socks, and a long sleeve t-shirt. And I get, 6 miles back to a tree line where the snow begins, and there's like about 3.5 feet of snow. So I'm walking through the snow, and it's soft, so I'm, sinking in. Basically what I'm saying is I walked for another 4 miles, and I'm exhausted. Trying to find this lake, thinking that there's something there for me. And I come up to this hill, and I'm convinced that over the hill is the lake, and I'm fucking celebrating, man. So I strip down everything. I've got my shoes on, but I am fucking butt-ass naked in the Tetons in the snow. And I start fucking howling and wiling, and I'm running up this hill, so stoked to see it. And I get up to the top of this hill, and there's just like this deafening hollowness in the air. And it was like a weird feeling shifting from all that joy to this alertness. And as I felt that, I noticed that the light in the environment decreased rapidly, and I could feel the temperature just drop. And it started snowing. I turn around and I sprint back to my bag and throw my clothes on. And by the time I get back to my bag, I look up to kind of assess what's happening. And I'm in the middle of a flash snowstorm. And I could see 15 feet in front of me. And I just start fucking running. And on the way out, I had tied little orange like bands around trees to let me know which way to go back. And as I'm running, I realize that I don't know where the fuck I am, and that I can't see where I'm going, and I don't know which fucking direction to run. Turns out the lake was frozen over, and I had walked right over it, and then I had walked 2 miles past it. So I knew in my head that I had a long way to go back, which ended up being 4 miles in a fucking snowstorm. So I run for what feels like hours, and eventually I can feel exhaustion setting in, and I kind of just fall to my knees, and I have a moment where I'm looking around, analyzing my situation, and it hits me that I could actually die out there. And as I'm sitting there, I have no feeling in my feet, and I have no feeling up to my kneecaps, and I feel in that moment that that is how it was going to go. And in that moment, I fought it, and then I didn't. And I accepted that that I was going to die, and that is how I was going to die. And I started crying, and I'm sorry. Whew, fuck, I was not planning on this. I start crying, and I start saying goodbye in my heart to all the people that I love. And mind you, I could not see across the room, and I didn't even know if I had been running in the right direction. And I say goodbye to my little brother, my mom, my dad. I appreciate myself. And then I get to Bo. And I'm just like a fucking mess at this point. And I'm saying goodbye to my twin brother in a snowstorm. And I can't feel my legs. And it's like fucking crazy. And as I get to the end of it, I say bye. And I close my eyes as the feeling in my whole body is just leaving me. Like, I mean, I felt like I was pretty goddamn close. And then I felt Bo in a way that I had never felt him before. And I got up and I fucking sprinted. Without being able to feel what was really happening, I fucking ran. And I decided that if I was going to die, I was going to die running to try to get back to my brother. And after about 2.5, 3 hours of running, I saw a piece of orange tape. And I fucking followed that all the way back, went home, fell asleep, hypothermic fucking, what is it called, symptoms. And I woke up the next day and drove 15 hours home like that so I could be in this dude's arms. And while that was happening, having no idea.
This is where the telepathy comes in. So I was working at Jamba Juice in Lake Oswego at the time. And I remember the fucking moment. I was on shift. It was probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 or 3. And out of literally nowhere, I just get hit with this like heavy, coarse energy, this feeling of like something is severely fucking wrong. At my work, my manager looks at me, I'm red in the face, I'm lightheaded, I'm pale as fuck too, and he's like, whoa, dude, are you okay? Because out of nowhere, we're talking and chilling, and like, it probably looked like I was psycho. Because I just was, and then boom, it just took me in. And in that moment, I realized that I was having a panic attack. I was literally having like an anxiety attack at work in the middle of fucking nowhere, in the middle of a normal day. And I remember looking at my manager, literally having the conscious thought of, fuck, Bryce, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I think something's wrong with Bryce. I need to call him. I need to get a hold of him. What the fuck? Is he okay? Running around in my head, freaking out, telling my manager, like, acting hysterically. Like, fuck, Bryce is in trouble. Something's going on. What the fuck is going on? So I try to call him. There's no answer. I believe his phone was off. Or in the car or something. There was no answer to it. And it just increased, and I literally went and sat down in the back and ended up having to go home because I couldn't function. I was shaking and like feeling that. And in that moment, I in my heart knew that something had gone wrong, and I didn't know what it was. Later when he came back, he got back from the trip, we hugged, he was really emotional, and so was I. I didn't know why, but I knew something had happened. And then he proceeded to tell me that on that day, at that time, when I was having my fucking panic attack, he was thinking that he was gonna die. And we had never felt anything like that in our lives. Like, it was actually, I fucking felt him reaching for me, and I reached back. And I think me reaching back is what got him the fuck up to run back to his site and like push a little bit further. And it was crazy, like we helped each other survive from hundreds of miles apart. And that was the first real experience. Everyone's always joking, if I pinch him, will you feel it? No, but if he's on the verge of dying, yes, I fucking feel it.
Not to mention, if you pinch Bo, you'll feel something.
Yes, you will.
Like, straight up, man. Like, okay.
No, that's how it is.
We're not angry people, but that is the one area. Like, that's the one thing, man. Like,
take a mom lion and the cub and multiply it by 1,000.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I mean, I don't know.
That's a lot.
But like,
bears are
willing to die, willing to whatever it takes.
What about the
thought.
shape?
So,
yeah.
Okay.
On a lighter note, we also had
we were also stoned, so we were really in touch.
Because when we get really high, it's not just like, whoa, we're like alert and aware of psychic gifts. And Bryce and I had the crazy idea. I know this sounds nuts, but it's legit. Bryce and I had this crazy idea that when we were meditating a lot and like really focusing on developing our psychic tools, we had the idea to try to transfer a thought. So what we did is we sat down, we got into meditation, a meditative state, probably 10 or 15 minutes, and I was going to transfer the thought to him. Okay,
I thought it was...
Yeah, because remember you saw the...
I've heard all these stories like 85 times.
So we were very in line here, spending all of our days together, very in tune with the emotional state and the mental and energetic state of the other. And so during this, I sat down and I was going to transfer a thought through him. Visualization is like a really powerful, energetic way to communicate with surroundings. It's a very powerful way to manifest. So that's how we did it. I sat down, had a vision, a picture in my mind, which wasn't a basketball, something simple, to send to him. And I closed my eyes, I got in, we both focused, it was quiet, and I imagined a basketball as vividly as I could, as intensely as I could, just right here in the frontal brain. And I imagined slowly sending it forward into his head. And I allowed the process to unfold naturally, and when I felt like it was received and downloaded, I kind of came back to, and
as that was happening, I was receptive in my energy. I was not grasping or pulling or anything. I was open to what was coming. And the thing with somebody that you love, you trust their energy. So when you're open to their energy and you're trusting it, you're more likely to receive what that actually is. So I just sat there in silence, in my heart, receiving. And sure as shit, I start to see something, right here in my third eye, and I can see it, and it starts to develop, and I don't see a ton of details, but I see a fucking orange ball. And then I opened my eyes, and I was like, orange ball. And Bo was like,
like, we fucking did it. There was no communication about what I was going to, nothing, not even a single thought of what it could have been. But I sat there and did it, and he came back and said, orange fucking ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Ball indeed.
We transferred a thought. We transferred a thought.
Yeah, we did.
That was insane.
Yeah,
okay, what's the next one?
So anyways, yeah, it exists.
Beautiful
It's very
time.
cool.
Have you guys ever switched places before?
Yes.
Yep.
Once in school, we got ratted out by all the kids. It was show and tell
Yep,
day.
the teacher didn't know.
Yeah, because I tried to share something he already did. So they're like, oh, you already did that. I was like, fuck you,
Did
rats.
we ever switch again?
Yeah, Jamba Juice when we shaved our heads.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh
Let's
my
want
God.
to tell that one?
Yeah, we shaved our heads at the same time.
Bald.
And the true inspiration of that was that we were always known for our hair because it's fucking crazy and it's red, and we decided to detach from that identity to find ourselves without it. So we shaved our heads completely, both worked at Jamba Juice at the same place, and we would have, one of us would be on the cash register and the other one would be like behind the counter, like ducking down. And so I remember one day, I was helping a chick, yeah, it was an Asian family, okay. And
It's just what I remember.
no, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. And so I took their order and I was like, all right, I just have to run to the back really quick. I'll be right back to take your payment. And I walk back fucking to the back. And when I walk back, Bo fucking pops up from behind the counter
With the shaved head,
with the shaved head too, and then takes their money, and they didn't say shit.
They didn't fucking ask. They literally, I saw the woman see it. You know how you see somebody see it? She literally was like,
They just wanted their smoothies
They
to
were like,
get the fuck out.
it was the funniest thing though for us.
They felt
It
fear.
worked.
They felt fear then, I think.
Okay, for Bryce, what's it like for you to observe your twin with his soulmate?
Ah, yes. Beautiful, man. Me and Bo, like most people, have a very complicated story. And where we came from, we had zero assistance or tools in loving ourselves and having a mind that functions in a positive way. So when we found that, our bond was extremely strong because we were strong in ourselves. And we knew that eventually we would encounter women who have walked with us before and will continue to walk with us through every lifetime that we live, because that's the kind of people we are. We are those people that believe in the soulmate relationship, and that's just how we are. And it's true for us because we believe it to be true.
And it's been
Affirmed in real life.
And so when Brittany came into our lives, I got to watch Bo light the fuck up mind you that what's common in a twin flame relationship is cleansing of energy. And I saw the entire process, and they never gave up on each other. And they have been through things that you guys don't know because you don't see, but what they've been through is that trial period where the fire comes up and you have a choice to run because it's difficult or to stick it out, and they fucking stuck it out. And now they are flourishing because of the courage that they both had in their hearts. I look at Bo and he's fucking happy. And what that means to me, for my brother to be happy, is monumental. And then I look at my sister and she's fucking happy. So yeah, it inspired me to get out of a toxic relationship that carried on for 6.5 years. Yeah, but here's the thing though, like, she uplifts him and motivates him and empowers him. And where I was at in my relationship, I observed this, and it helped me to be like, fuck dude, like, that is what it is. You know, that's what it looks like, and I was not in that place. So there are no words to say what it's like. It's just, I'm thankful that I get to be here and that I get to observe it, because it's proof to me that real love exists and that there are souls out there. There is a soul out there who you've known deeply and will continue to encounter in lives, because evidence.
And
good.
We're so excited also for whoever Brycey meets, because we're so
family.
Yeah, we're like, whoever
Truly.
it's gonna be is gonna be, I know for sure, a best friend of mine, and a best friend of Bo's, and we're all just gonna be so tight and live the most fucking beautiful life ever together.
Can I say also, we're stoked because we literally are gonna be a family because Brycey's moving in.
Yeah.
Can
So
we can announce that?
Yeah, so we're probably gonna
We
have
can.
more vlogs and stuff, like all three of us, and more pictures, more adventures, and yeah.
Yeah, man, life is fucking good. And I feel still like I want to keep talking about it, but I feel like it's like when you're passionate, like, where's the end? There isn't one.
Yeah.
And I'm passionate about love, and I see it and I feel it. So yeah,
Speak
dude,
what
it's
you want,
it's
truly.
powerful, man. It's fucking powerful.
And
That's what
it's
it
so
is.
fucking powerful to watch twins. Like, I'm lucky because, first of all, these two are incredible and they're so magnetic. And if you watch them on social media or
Yes.
hear them here and now, like, you know that they're magnetic. And it's just something about you is like, you're just drawn to them. And so it's cool for me to get to be the one that is involved in it and that gets to see them every day. And I mean, I've been with Bo for 4.5 years, but I'm still not used to it. Like, I still see them, and I don't think I ever will be either, because I still see them and I'm like, holy shit, like, look at you guys. And they're gorgeous, you know? It's like inside and out. It's fucking,
Thanks, Brady.
I don't know, it's crazy. So it's really cool too to be able to witness the whole twin thing.
Special. Makes you wonder what we've been in other lives.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
seriously.
Like what
Countless
Like, I
things,
don't know.
different relationships.
We saw, Bo and I saw birds. Was that this morning? No, that
I
was
think it was
yesterday
yesterday.
morning. We
This
saw
is
birds
crazy.
out on the trees, and Bo was like, oh, it's me and you or something. And then two other ones flew up. We were like, it's Brycey and whoever his girl is going to be.
Well, first it was me and you in the tree, and then the third bird flew in, and I was like, there he is. That's all three of us, and then another one.
Yeah.
And we were like, hey.
Yeah.
We're like, ooh.
Hey, just yeah.
Yeah.
Clamming up.
Same. I'm clammy.
No,
I'm
I
clammy
mean-
and sweaty.
My
No, I'm dry and arid.
Okay, well, anyways, I think that's all the questions, so
That's it. Keep them coming at you.
So, like, subscribe, leave your
Yeah.
thoughts in the comment section down below, and
Tell
we'll
us
see you
what
next
you
time.
think.
Music.
Bye.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.